quite busy, little brother. Too bad I'm gonna have to tear that down.
It's one thing for one member of the table to be taken out, but when the second one goes down, it's not a good sign.
I'm gonna need y'all to strap up. Only a Duncan can kill a Duncan.
Ride or die.
The schemes that the Duncans were up against in Season 3 from Brother X was very well crafted. By the time they figured out what was happening, Brother X was on to the next one. Now, in this trailer for Season 4, we're going to first talk about what we hear throughout the clip, and then we'll talk about what we see. And to be honest, I have not watched all of Season 3. I think I'm on episode 9 or 10, so I'll definitely finish up those reviews for Season 3. And since they have the trailer ready for Season 4, which is what we've all been patiently waiting on, right? I'll go ahead and break down the trailer in the meantime. Now, the trailer opens with LC's brother, Larry, and he says, "Looks like you've been busy, little brother." And at the end of Season 3, we found out a lot about Larry, who was in a mental institution. Larry blames LC and his family for being in that mental ward, and he's been plotting his escape and his revenge for years. And there's a rumor that he's also behind the death of their other brother, Lou. And the last episode that I saw had LC, Harris, and Junior paying him a visit. So whatever episode that is, that's where I left off. Then LC said that it's one thing for a member of the table to be taken out, but when the second one goes down, it's not a good sign. And in the clip, we see one of the members of the table. I can't recall his name, but he's being stabbed, and clearly there's another member of the table who's going to be taken out, because LC said there were two, and I wonder who it's going to be. Then we see Orlando telling Junior and the rest of the crew to strap up, and Junior Junior is always down with the family-ish, right? Like they were all raised to handle the family business and to protect their legacy at all costs, even if it means paying with your life. And I just love how Junior is always ready for battle with no questions asked. Orlando says, "Let's move," and Junior says, "Okay, period." Then we see Larry again, and he's got Brother X hemmed up by the neck, so clearly his escape plan worked. And he told Brother X that only a Duncan can kill a Duncan, so I'm sure that he's reminding him that he's not even qualified to take a Duncan out. And of course we can remember that the Duncans, and only the Duncans, is all what Brother X has in mind. His plan is to kill all the Duncans, whether they're related to LC's family or not. He wants them all gone, just like that. And in the final dialogue, we see LC and Chippy, and he tells her, "Ride or die." Now, we got to give Chippy her flowers, because Chippy is sophisticated, she's bougie, stern, and very matter of fact, right? And she holds the family together at all costs. But don't let the Chanel and the Birkin bags fool you, because Chippy is ruthless, and she ain't got to take off her heels and her nails to do it either. When she wants to get involved, notice I said wants to. Whenever she wants to make a move and get her hands dirty, oh, she riding too. And ain't nobody gonna tell her that she ain't, right? Chippy trained the women in the family, and LC pretty much trained the men. So they've got this perfect family dynamic, and we see how Nevada is clipping his wings and getting his hands dirty too, right along with everybody else. Now let's move on to talking about what we see throughout the clips. Now the first thing that I have to talk about, gotta talk about this, is Harris and Sasha hemmed up, tied up, mouth bound. Who got him hemmed up like this? Could it be London? I don't know who it is, but I can't wait to see, because I can't stand Biscuit. I do not like Harris's character, and it's mainly because he's just a woman beater, and he just tries to weasel his way into all the family business. Like, he's not even family for real. I mean, he is, but he's not, right? He doesn't have the Duncan blood running through his veins. So he can kick rocks as far as I'm concerned. And in the next shot, we see a man pointing a gun. And we all know how trailers can be. It may not even go with the clip that goes with Sasha and Harris, right? So we don't know who this is or who he's aiming at. We also see Sebastian receiving a package of some sort, and looks like Senior Cruz also received the similar package, or maybe it's the same one. Maybe it's payment from the table, not really sure. Then we have a point of view shot looking through the barrel of a gun, and I don't know who this is, but they're about to get lit up. And it looks like Brandy is standing there beside them. The footage is a little blurry, but it looks like Brandy. Then we have a quick flash of a woman who's holding a long knife, and then she lodges in on someone. And initially I thought this was Maud, but it kind of looks like Maud, but I don't think it's her. But whoever it is, they're about to get a little visit from that knife. And this next clip is very interesting to see. We see two people burying a body. Now, could this be London and Sonia getting rid of Harris? It's too dark to see, but Harris knows he done messed up big time. And not only has he lost his job, but he's lost his wife and any other facet of family support that he was getting from the Duncans. And where he gonna work at? What is his resume gonna look like? Yeah, he's a lawyer, but he's used to playing dirty and writing dirty deals. So I'm itching to see what they're gonna do with Biscuit after he practically ruined his life, and he knows it. So this concludes the trailer for Carl Weber's The Family Business. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. If you're a family business fan, go ahead and sub to the channel because I do video breakdowns like this all the time. Thank you so much for joining me on today's episode of Ruthless TV, you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.